We also need to make some pins. Stainless steel pins we need to insert. I already found some optional pins, which I found just on the road. It's from a bike, and it is about stainless steel, by the way. It's about 4 millimeters thick, I estimate. Didn't measure it. And I will insert those two pins will be inserted here. I still have to cut them to length, but they will be inserted, and like that offer a good, I still have to cut them. They will offer a good hold for your pot or whatever you want, tea can, which you want to use for making tea, making coffee, or cooking. I found already secondhand for only 50 cents of €1. This beautiful, it was for milk, but I removed some parts, and I have a beautiful half-liter stainless steel, high quality Italian with lid, which fits perfectly here, so I can make my tea anywhere. I think it looks lovely. I have a fetish with stainless steel. Those pins will help. I won't use these holes because otherwise the combustion chamber will be shorter, less tall. And that isn't what we want. So we will have to drill a little bit higher, and already marked one. We have to drill those holes. So I will mark all of the holes in order to drill. Maybe pilot drill, and then we just will need to try to drill those holes. Stainless steel is hard to drill. You can use some oil. We need those to make these center points, because otherwise the drill won't find its way. And then exactly at the other side, opposite side, we have to make those holes again. As you can see, I choose second of this row and the second of this row, so I can find it back at the other side. Little. Okay, let's drill those holes. Probably this drill is too thick. I will do it electrically. I think it's too thick. We'll see. Oh, it's okay. When drilling in iron, metal, or in stainless especially, try to use a drill which goes slowly. Don't do it with a lot of speed, your drill will burn. Okay, we did the pilot holes, and we have to make them bigger. more or less this thickness. Oh no, it fits. We are lucky. We don't have to drill the hole bigger. Okay, next step will be, oh, we have to, I don't know, we'll have a look. We might have to drill them a little bit thicker. I'm not sure. Just in case, a little bit thicker. Means that we are going to look for drills. Here you are. No, those are wooden drills, unfortunately. So I have to make them bigger in another way. Let's try it this way. I use the drill as a reamer. Check up. I think they will fit now. Yes, they do. I'm very happy about the result. Okay. Next step, we'll cut this piece of the bike. Scrap piece which we found, we will cut it to its dimensions. As I'm quite economically and I see it's bent, I will bend it straight again. It's about straight. We should still see how long should they be. I leave them quite a bit longer, just in case, because we don't want them to be too short. We don't want them to be short because we don't want them to fall. Let's say, let's let them protrude about 3 centimeters would be fine. 3 centimeters on both sides. What do you think? I think it's okay. It will do the job. Let me see what the total length is. The total length would be about 17 centimeters. And then I have exactly this total length would be enough for that both pins. 17 makes 34. Yes, it is 34. Perfect. We're going to cut off the 34 first and then split it in 2 halves. Saw it in 2 halves. Metal saw. Keeping the thumb on the place where I measured roughly. Not to not forget where it was. Even though it's stainless steel and it is even a higher quality, it was quite easy to cut, probably because the metal saw is a new one. This is by better quality stainless steel because I put a magnet close to it and it isn't attracting the stainless steel. Poor quality stainless steel is always you can always attract it with a magnet. You also can recognize stainless steel just by the color. Okay, this piece At the end is a little bit bent. We will correct it with the bench vise. Making some place to work, for you to look at my work. It's a problem about stainless steel. It's very tough to work with. Okay, that's about it. We've got our stainless steel bar, solid bar. We'll measure it just a final time. And I measure that it is not 34 but 35, which means that each length should be 17 centimeters and a half long. Clamp it into place, and we measure 17 and a half centimeters and cut it again. Marked. If we don't want an horrible burr, we just turn it a little bit and continue our sawing. Like that you won't have that much burr, and less filing work afterwards. Turn it once more. Like that we have a perfect cut. Yes. Next step is to deburr, clean it up, or cut, turn it, and go and pass turn it while you pass with your file. Turn it gently around. Like that it will be clean. You can't hurt yourself, because a burr can be sharp. A burr can be sharp and you can hurt yourself. Just making it flat, the cut. Looks nice. Now the other side. One is finished. Very curious to see the end result. Oh yes. Now the other one. I'm making these videos so long so that those ones who don't have a lot of experience can get some trust in themselves and see that it is possible to make these things. I had two left hands as well when I was a child. This was not because I was clumsy. I was clumsy because I didn't feel sure. You have to start to believe in yourself. Working with your hands, and also work in the nature, or go for a walk in the nature, go by biking, it also helps you to know yourself. Okay. Both sides are done. This pin is also done. I hope it will not be too thin. I don't think it will be too thin. It won't bend like iron because it's stainless. Stainless is very tough. The two pins are ready. I might bend one side. I'm not sure about that. It might break as well when bending. I don't know, because it's tough doesn't mean that it can break. It can break. Doesn't mean it is that strong. Those two pins are ready. Those are meant, as I said before, those are meant to put our teapot or pot for cooking. And talking about cooking, I bought a cooking set for children, and it fits perfectly inside. I just can't find it now. I will show it to you when the bush cooker is done. The next step would be filling up using those molds, and then we will fill up. We will use those molds with the paper wrapped around it, and fill up with insulative material the mixture of clay with sawdust. And we need to stop around till these last holes. We will continue filling it up until these last holes, and then the last part will be slightly like this, going up like that. It should be like that. I read about it. I saw also clips from other YouTube channels which also made rocket stoves, because this is a rocket stove, not just a simple bush cooker. And I will try to do it that way. We just try to copy the way everybody does, because it seems to work. This is just a variation of a rocket stove, combination of a rocket stove and a bush cooker, a portable rocket stove. Thanks for watching.